I stay Adam Snowflake and I didn't want to. Hello, wonderful people of places. Let me get, this is my distorted chest. I, um, am Adam Snowflake, and YouTube permanently wanted to censor me and lost a lawsuit where they're not allowed to censor me. That's why I'm topless on YouTube, and you might get in trouble if you try that. It's why I won a lawsuit against YouTube. They're not allowed to censor me. That includes taking down topless videos like they do a lot on their platform right now. Um, in history, I stay in Georgia, I stay American, and I stay Adam Snowflake. I was all ready because you guys saw my morning Ira videos where I say, and his name was Ira, and it's who I was. And like the history is those videos were redubbed. They originally said Adam Snowflake. I thought I was moving on from my main persona forever, including my permanent hand tattoo, which I may or may not lose. And if so, it starts a cycle of inked once for Croatia every eon. Croatia. I was watching this and like, oh, now we have to remove the hand tattoo. Um, this is my Harry Potter because I don't worship Harry Potter, which everyone's like, what? You don't worship Harry Potter? Why do you like Harry Potter so much then? Because it's a plagiarism of books of magic, and I like books of magic. And I wrote books of magic. J.K. Rowling didn't. And because Harry Potter is a worship series, I'm not allowed to be seen as the author. That all of that stayed. So, hi, my name is Adam Snowflake, and I stay Adam Snowflake. I am just so ready to give it up and be Luke Costello, though. I'm like, I'm gonna be Luke Costello. Everyone's like, Adam Snowflake of New Year Neverland was a horror artist, Luke. Waiting for the laugh track to welcome me home tomorrow. I get my hair cut, and it's gonna be a skinhead haircut because I'm a skinhead now. And it's gonna be spikes, 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 or it's gonna be mohawk of spikes. I don't know. But you guys see my real hair in this video. It's not my ballpoints from the civil rights movement when Martin Luther King read my I Have a Dream speech and was beloved for writing it forever when I wrote it, and it was like me as his friend. The history of MLK is kind of a sore spot for me regarding how I led that civil rights movement as Adam in July, and he got all the credit, and he didn't touch the civil rights movement. He just was in a few very famous mammy arts about me leading the civil rights movement, and people thought the fiction was real as black, and we're just gonna love Martin Luther King Jr. now, and the history is that should have gone to me as a credit. I led the civil rights movement under the name Harry Potter Cookie Monster Scream. You're like, you don't look like the ginger white child Asian Harry Potter Cookie Monster Scream. I grew up. I'm sorry that that disappoints you. I have a youth disorder. I'm permanently 7 and 16 at the same time. So if I wanted to, I could come across that age. But when people diss me as Harry Potter Cookie Monster Scream, they just don't believe the stories about Harry Potter Cookie Monster Scream in a way that is anti-black and like anti-Semitic in like a way that is a prejudice towards the skin color. I'm not a fan with what how the community has treated me in dramatic ways of we can't know you, we turn white to know you. It's gonna be forbidden because you're a civil rights artist. And like I love African Americans as an untouchables group that they stay only in older time periods. But oh my god, the history of that to make a whole skin color untouchables is just dramatic to me. I don't think they want that. I don't think I want that. I don't think I'm allowed to be their color as an Aki. But oh god, do my close and they base it off of me when I hit that color as the creator VR. And I was like, so you're their color? You can't say, no, I'm not their color. I'm Afrikaans. It's very different. It's too light skin. It's too mixed kid to count. It's not going to ever count. And most of the time, I'm paper white like I am right now. And it's gonna be that history. Even though I have light brown skin right now, I'm just gonna address myself as if I'm paperwhite because I kind of look paperwhite in black and white. It's one of the reasons I like filming in it. But I'm a light skin forever, and I keep that as a pride symbol when I hit your group. It's called light skin. I know you're like, what? What? No, that's problematic. That's prejudice. That's an option. And I'm like, no, if I'm your group, I am white Negro acentic. When I hit your group, is I have a disorder where I turn different skin colors. And my birth name is Negro. I don't go by it. It's what the group keeps voting to be called. And in history, it'd be the real group to Chinese that I'd be a part of, not um African American. And when I hit that group, because I'm light brown right now, and you guys can see it in this video, because I had to edit the lighting or I'd will look paper white. It's just kind of that, as the creator viewer, I have a lot of unique thoughts on race. And I love building segregated pools, but that's where it stops and ends for me, because honestly, it's only to remove skin paint. If you are actually born the color, you will not see a segregation sign in any segregated area. It's for people who paint themselves in blackface. They're not allowed there. And I'm always cool with cutting them out because they're not really the color. But oh my God, is it like all these other things? So I stay Adam Snowflake, the civil rights leader. I'm not happy that I stay Adam Snowflake. I don't like that I have to stay Adam forever and be Adam because I was so happy being Luke Costello. And he was fantasizing about bisexual men, and I have multiple personalities, and that one's bisexual, and it made me uncomfortable that he's bi. I was like, why is you as my identity of what I think a person is gonna be bisexual? He's like, I'm your split personality. I don't know. I'm just bisexual. I'm like, but you seem to be straight? And he's like, no, bisexuality is a part of you. And I'm just like, oh God, why are you so cringy? Why are you so stoner? Why are you smoke a little salmon, gonna be drugs? Why are you like, this is my split personality? Why is it my brain can come up with anything to be and it imagines a stoner? Why, Luke Costello, why? And so I would have updated to him for the whole entire eon and the whole entire time period, but everyone's like, you can't retire being Adam Snowflake if that's your main identity. Whoever's forming in the head will be Ira. And I'm like, oh, is it because he won't pose as like Yagami to have sex with the other split personalities? Because I have sex with the characters in my head. It's good. I now leave being celibate though. I now leave being Aryan, blonde hair, blue-eyed white boy, and Luke will keep some of that. And I'm like, good for Luke. I'm happy that he's like the face of God, gospel singing, blonde hair stoner. He will have a different face than me publicly as Luke vlogs, and the history is it's gonna stay that face if I'm a shapeshifter and I lie permanently because my fandom knows, but people outside my fandom don't know. And I'm going to keep my YouTube archive and not be locked out of that account. I'm permanently going to be on YouTube, permanently going to be posting on YouTube. But the history is VidMe now has to be a site that I go to and go on that won over YouTube. And I don't know if I'm going to stay on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to leave YouTube, but my feed will always be posted here. So if you're like, you are known for Wii Video, the fuck? I've been on every platform and my feed is found on each individual host of it as a MySpace user. Those rumors are true. I'm not those two fake owners of it that are you are interviewing that we now have to hire. Who scam their way properly into MySpace as soon to be business partners of me. But those rumors are true. I run MySpace with my father, and it's now going to be properly emo and brought back from the dead. This is because Adam Snowflake is alive. Goodbye.